Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Trace Mefford. I'm currently recording the Week 2 assignment for FTT 214, or the hand checkering course. Today's date is the 7th of November, 2025. Today we'll be taking and applying some varnish to our already sanded and rounded wood stock blank to get it ready for the checkering process. We will also be applying our decal or our template essentially that we'll be using. Now, I wasn't able to get any transfer paper, so I will be using essentially a little bit of a different method. I'm going to be taping one of our decals to the top, marking the different points of our decal with a pretty much just a real sharp X-Acto blade, and then using a plastic or bendable, flexible straight edge to kind of make our straight edges meet together at those points. As you can probably tell, or maybe not really tell too well now, that makes it a little bit easier. I have already applied the varnish. It did have to sit for a few days to dry and kind of, do its whole deal, because otherwise it's just going to be a mess trying to put our decal on for this. So we do have the unvarnished section down here that I will be saving for essentially a different project essentially down the line, so I get a little bit more experience with the checkering process. That way I can make as much use out of the wood blank as possible. However, to start things off, now that we're all nice and dry with the varnish, we're pretty much just going to take and tape, a little too much tape on that side, our decal down in the area where we want it to sit. Now, I would normally use a better tape, however, I was unable to get any worthwhile tape in the time that I needed to. So, pretty much what we're going to do now that we have our decal taped down and ready to mark, looks like I may have to hold this decal in a little bit too. I'm just going to take and mark all the different points, anywhere where it rounds and you kind of want to turn your knife blade along with the lines. That way, once the process is all nice and done, we can take I know it may be a little hard to see, but we do have our pinpoints in there. I may end up needing to use a thicker knife blade to actually see it. However, with a little bit of light, we'll be able to see it just fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and pause. I'll transfer over using some pencil the actual rest of the lines, and then we'll join back together. Alright, so I've transferred everything over with the pencil to include the master guidelines. After looking at it, it was really hard for me to try and actually see it. So on top of just marking it out with our pencil, I went through and just kind of gave it some more brighter color that I'm able to actually see. So as we can see, we have our design all laid out and ready to go for checkering. According to the assignment for this week, they don't want us to actually do any actual cutting. So as far as I can really tell, I'm at my stopping point for this week. We'll go ahead and end it here. See you guys next week for the next assignment and next video.